This video didn't work out so well. I wanted to show you something to get around a problem, an issue we used to have in Reaper, but apparently it's fixed. So I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to edit some drums. I got an email that somebody sent me some drums to edit, and they're at 4/4 and they're at 130 beats per minute. Let me check on that if I got that right. Yeah, 130 beats per minute and 4/4. And they want some pretty tight edits here. So let me drop the tracks in. And I'm going to organize them a little bit different. Snare. Okay. All right. So we have one overhead, one room, a kick, snare top and bottom. I would have taken the stereo overhead over the snare top and bottom. I would have just taken the top. Small tom and another tom. Okay, but it doesn't look like you ever hit the tom tracks, which can make this ridiculously easy. So first thing I usually do is go to the kick track, and depending on the type of song, this one's pretty clean. So let me just have an idea what's kick and what's not kick. Okay, so that's not a kick. Oh, that is a kick. Wow, the snare is louder in the kick track than the kick is. That's going to be a problem. Let me look at the snare track real quick. What if we got them mixed up? So I could sidechain that into there. Wow, that is really bad, guys. This kick track is sad. All right. This is going to take some doing. So this might actually be a bonus. So first thing I'm going to do is Control A, select them all, group them, and I'm just going to drag them to the beginning here and see how close I get to my 130, pretty much right on the money. So I'm going to do a dynamic split here. And instead of splits, I'm just going to add stretch markers where it would have split. And set transient sensitivity. So let me bring that down. Sorry, the threshold. What am I doing? See, I don't know if you can see them. This theme might be a little bit hard to see on. So little blue lines behind here that are showing where it's going to place the stretch markers or the splits. And once I have those, I'm going to hit add stretch markers. And in this case, it actually added it to all the snares too, I think. Normally you would do the snares separate, and there's a trick to it because you can't normally just add stretch markers to something. You have to replace them. But there's some scripts, but I think MPL made that not really a problem anymore. Okay, so we might actually have all our splits. I'm just gonna I'm just going to select them all, and I want to snap it to the grid, but the grid's not high enough resolution. That would be. Let's look for something shorter. Yeah, I think. That looks right. I don't know if there's any snares missing. We'll find out. I'm going to perform this action, which is snap stretch markers and time selection to grid. Okay, so I'm gonna select the whole track and hit X. And let's see what happened. If anything looks like really fast or really slow, we know it messed up. So. Jeez. Well, with that snare leaking into the kick drum track like that, there really isn't anything to edit, is there? Well, see right here. Okay. So this stretch says 193. So obviously something's bad here. So I'm gonna take out that marker and see, is this like a triplet or something? Let me see how this works. Looks like this is gonna carry on for some time. It may be that there's a shorter resolution that needs to be, so we're finding that out. So I'm looking for something that happens way too slow, and this might be it right here. Well, there's another one over here. Shoot. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Good. Not sure about these two. Okay, so I'm gonna look for any more anomalies real quick. Just looking for anything else that has like a weird number on it. Okay, so this one 57%. I doubt that's right. Well, it's like a triplet thing. Okay, so it's gonna. Actually, let's see. Nope. Just looking for anything that's like more than 20% out. Like this right here. Should have more control over the colors of the grid stuff. This is a really weird case where the kick drum is so much louder than the snare drum in the kick drum track. I think they guys need to take a look at something. I don't know what, but this doesn't seem right. That's for sure. Oops. See now. So where does this go? Should this one go further? I think so. This one maybe should be on the 2. I think it might be messed up from the end here. Oh, it's a lot of. Pretty sure this is supposed to be on the 2. And everything else works. At this point, I can just start over. Yeah, let me get some AC on in here. Fine. Yeah, as soon as I start working, I start falling asleep. Terminal laziness. Something. I don't know what it is. It drives me nuts. Man, I don't trust none of this. So I'm gonna put a marker right here, and I'm gonna take out all the stretches till the end of the song here. Can you dynamic split an item only on the selected area? Let's see. Nope. Okay. So I could either split this, which probably wouldn't be so bad. Well, what do I do? I'll split it. Yeah, this is a weird case. I really wanted to show you an important trick, but such was not on the agenda. Let me see if there's any place where it's going to play so fast that this ain't going to work. Nope. Okay. So I'm going to add stretch markers. Now, can we heal splits? Let's see what that does. Nothing. Well, nothing. A little crossfade can't hurt. Help. See what happens when I hit X here. Let's hope we get something a little bit better. This looks weird, but I bet you it's right. Watch. Yep. Oh. Man, bad shit everywhere. That should be a 1 already. Alright, this may not work so good. You're gonna be in 2, and 3. You're gonna be on 4. Nope. It's hard to grab this. Okay. These are all wrong after this. I drag them all over. Should have been a very simple process. It's not catching this correctly. Still, it's easier than doing it the old way. These editing tools are a little bit finicky. Messed up. Pain. This is way more tedious than I hoped. Well, I guess it could be informative, so that looks right. Maybe not. Yeah, see, they all need to move over by one. I don't know how to do that. I could put a split right here. Drag them all over. Look at that. See that one hid the actual waveform. That's scary. You gotta watch out for that. Sometimes it happens. That is a terrifying prospect. And again, these things are too early. Like, I gotta split them and move them again. Put a marker on there. Sure, it's a better way to grab the handles. Back on track. Again, split this. Oh, it's the pastry is gonna make it easy. Let's see. I'll have to get back to this later. Sorry.